Let me ask you something. Why do some people stay solid in chaos, while others collapse from the smallest setback? Why do some rise when everything around them falls apart? Most people never build mental strength because they avoid anything that feels uncomfortable. They look for shortcuts, distractions, and quick escapes. They numb their stress instead of facing it. And every time they do that, they teach their mind, "I can't handle this." That's how people get stuck. Small problems start to feel like disasters. One rejection becomes a story about being not good enough. A minor failure becomes a reason to quit entirely. You lose trust in yourself. You stop taking chances. You start shrinking instead of growing. But here's the shift you need. Strength doesn't come from avoiding pressure. It comes from meeting it head-on. You don't become unbreakable by escaping difficulty. You become unbreakable by letting difficulty shape you. Let me give you a story. There was a guy who hit a breaking point in his life. Job gone. Relationship over. Self-confidence crushed. He was convinced life was against him. Until one night, something clicked. He realized that everything around him was collapsing, but he still had control over one thing, himself. So he made a rule. Every day he'd do one task that challenged him. Not something extreme, just something that required courage or discipline. Cold showers, applying for jobs that intimidated him, reading instead of scrolling, saying no when he meant it, showing up even on days he felt empty. Slowly, his mind transformed. Challenges didn't scare him anymore. They energized him. His confidence returned because he was proving to himself day after day that he could handle pressure. Nothing in his life magically fixed itself. He changed. And because he changed, everything else followed. Now let's talk about you. If you want a tougher mind, here are steps you can use starting today. Do one hard thing daily. Something small that stretches you. Act before you feel ready. Stop waiting for motivation. Make action your default. Build small disciplines. Tiny wins stack into absolute confidence. Reduce your escape habits. Less scrolling, less avoiding, more facing what's uncomfortable. See stress as training. Pressure isn't punishment. It's practice. Here are habits that keep people stuck. Taking things personally. Overthinking instead of acting. Waiting for the right moment. Letting emotions dictate decisions. Blaming instead of adjusting. And here are habits that build an unbreakable mind. Consistency, self-accountability, curiosity, controlled emotions, doing what's needed, not what's easy. Let me leave you with this. No one is coming to hand you strength. No one will force you to grow. Your life changes the moment you decide to take control of it. You've already survived things you thought would break you. That means you're stronger than you give yourself credit for. It's time to develop that strength on purpose, not by accident. Start today, not next month, not when you feel better. Today, build the version of you that doesn't fold under pressure, the version that doesn't break at the first sign of difficulty, the version you know you're capable of becoming. Because once you build that mindset, life stops controlling you. You start controlling it. Now go create the unbreakable version of yourself.